First and foremost, if you could just take a deep breath for me. I understand this is stressful. Okay? All I want to do is try and get an idea of what you heard, what you saw, and any timeline, any information that you can give us so that we can try and figure out what happened, okay? So just take a deep breath for me. I know this isn't going to be easy. We're going to go from there, okay? Can I get your name? What's your first name? What's your middle initial? And your last name? Okay. And your date of birth?
2003.
And you live there at 1122 King Road?
Yeah.
What's the phone number for you? And what state you're working about?
Nevada.
Do you have your phone here with you? Okay. So what we're going to be doing is taking people's phones for a little while. And we're going to try and... So because, I don't know if you called anyone or made any phone calls or anything like that. What we do in an investigation like this is we try and collect as much information as we can. Okay, anything that might be small, you may not think is important for us to find out what happened, but is very crucial. So taking something off your phone might be extremely useful for us, even if it's something that you don't realize, okay? And we'll try to get that phone back to you as fast as we can. Okay, is that okay with you? Okay, so this is your phone here?
Yeah, can I tell my mom?
That's fine, you can search your mom real quick. Yep. And then what I'm going to need is your passcode from your phone. Or here between the two of us, we could even turn off your passcode, okay?
How do you take a photo? Oh.
Yeah? Okay. And if it won't let you do it, that's fine. You can just give me or tell me what your passcode
I
is.
just don't know my...
Okay. What is your passcode? Okay. And what type of...
Can I take my mom text me real quick?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Okay. Any social media you have, like Facebook or anything like that? So, do you have any other social media type
I
sites?
have
Those the big ones?
Yeah.
Huge. Alright. So we're going to kind of go back and try and get a little bit of a timeline, okay? So what did you guys do last night? More specifically, if you were by yourself and not with that group, what is
Ethan was in the house, so it's me.
So you're with
One of them is my roommates, and one of them is her boyfriend.
Okay. So you're with Ethan
And Xana.
Xana? Can you spell that for me?
Xany. Or ANA, sorry.
Xana. Okay. Okay. So I'm just trying to. Sometimes it helps me put names together. So you were with Ethan and Xana last night.
Yeah.
And do you know Ethan's last name?
Cheated. I don't know how to spell it.
That's fine. And Xana's last name? That's fine. And Xana's last name?
Kernel.
Do you know how to spell it?
I think it's KERNO. Maybe another OTLE or something like that.
Okay. Okay, so you're within the six. What time did you guys get the second guys last night?
Around 8 something. Maybe 8:30.
So 8:30 p.m.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. And prior to that, were you guys just at your house? Okay, so you left from your house.
Ethan was at formal because he met with his sister because she didn't have a date. And then we were just hanging out at our house. And then he came over and then we all walked over together.
Okay, so that was you, Ethan, Xana. Was there another person with you? Or just the three of you?
Maddie walked over with us.
Okay, and that's who's
Logan.
Logan? Is it Maddie?
Her real name is Madison, though, I believe.
Okay. So you guys all walked over to. You were there about 8:30. Okay. Were you guys all pretty much together, or just kind of mingling throughout the house most of the night?
We were all pretty much together, and then Maddie left to go to the club with Kaylee. And then I was with Ethan and Xana most of the night, but then one of my friends came. Her name's Steve, and I hung out with her the rest of the night.
And who was that?
Her name's Yes.
Can you spell it for him? Okay. And his last name?
I don't know how to pronounce it, and her full name is bigger than that.
Okay, that's fine. Do you have a phone number for her?
Yeah.
It's on the phone. Okay, you can get that in a minute. Okay, so you were with, and at that point, Ethan and Xana were just kind of hanging out still at the house? Okay.
And then I went to our other friend's house.
Okay. What time was that at?
I don't know, maybe like 12-ish. But that could be wrong.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
And where's that house at?
It's just like up the street. I don't know that address.
Okay, up the street from.
Sigma Chi,
Okay.
kind of.
So you guys are at Sigma Chi, so you're walking back towards.
We walked back towards my house and then went up this way.
So like when you got to Taylor Street, you went up? So if you walked all the way from Sigma News.
Or Sigma
Chi.
Yeah. You know the apartments, the whites?
Yep, I know the whites.
It's like that street, that way.
So on Taylor?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Do you know roughly where on Taylor? Or does she live maybe at one of the other off streets?
It's on Taylor, but it's like one of the end houses by the nurse. I don't know how to explain it.
Alright. Okay. And whose house is it that you went to?
It's. And I don't know their other roommate.
And so you and you're at this house. How long were you here?
Maybe like 40 minutes.
Okay.
And then I left by myself to go back to my house.
So you walked home maybe around 1-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you see when you got home?
Me and we're sitting on the couch watching Vampire Diaries. And no one else was home yet.
Mm-hmm. And is another roommate or what's his last name?
She's a Bethany.
Oh, okay. And
actually don't remember her last name.
that's fine. And is live with you guys too, or just
She's
visiting?
the friend. And then she left.
Do you know what time she left at?
No.
But you were all watching.
Vampire Diaries.
Okay. And anything happened during that time period?
Just hanging out.
Okay. Do you know who else was in the house at that time?
No one.
No one? Just the three of you? Okay. So, let's go a little bit more then. What happened next?
Maddie and Kaylee came home from the club. Left.
Maddie and who?
Kaylee.
Kaylee? Okay. And they got home from the club. Do you know what time that might have been?
I think I told one of the cops that was talking to me at the house, like, better times.
Okay.
I don't really remember right now. Maybe like
Okay.
2 something, 1.
So if you got home around 1, that would have put them
Like
in
1:45, 2, something like that.
So near bar break? If you had to guess.
What?
Like near bar break?
What does that mean?
Bars normally close at 2 o'clock here.
Oh, yeah. They went to Brock Shack after, so
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. What did you do after that, after Maddie and Kaylee got home?
We all hung out in Kaylee's room for a little. And then talked, and then Maddie and I took Murphy out to pee, the dog. And then I said I was going to go to bed because I was tired. And she said she was going to go to bed too. And then I went to my room. I was going to sleep. And she came and knocked and asked if I had Murphy. And I said no. And then I went to bed.
Okay. So what time did you think you took Murphy out?
Like 3 to 30.
2:30 to 3?
Yeah.
Okay. And where do you normally take Murphy to go to the bathroom?
Just the back door.
Okay. And where do you normally take Murphy to go to the bathroom?
Just the back door. Kitchen.
So which one is 1122? So if I'm coming up King Road off of Taylor,
It's the big white house.
all the way to the very top on the right?
Well, it's technically on Queen, but the address is King.
Okay. So is it the one that's tucked back as you're going up to 500 Clean Road? Those big apartments? It's kind of
Yeah.
back just a little bit? Okay. So you normally go out the back deck then?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I know how to judge it then. Okay, so you go there. You and Maddie take the dog out. And then, how long do you think that took?
I was out there for maybe like 10 seconds.
Okay. Okay. So then you both come back in. So you and Maddie both
I
come
came
back
in
in.
before she did.
Okay. Did Maddie still have the dog then?
Yes, I think so.
So you went out for a little bit, came back in. Do you know what time Maddie came back in? And you went straight to bed when you came back in? Okay. How long after you went to bed do you think Maddie came back?
Actually, I came in, grabbed some chips into my room, and watched the shelves for a little, and then I went to bed.
What were you watching?
It's called Baby Daddy.
Okay. How long do you think you watched it?
Maybe like 30 minutes.
So one episode maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like a half.
And did Maddie come in during that show or after?
She just knocked on my door, I think, during and asked if I want Murphy, and I said no.
Okay. Then what happened after that?
I just went to bed, and then I woke up and I was like half asleep, and I thought I saw like a firework or something, like it just sparkled like under my door, and then I thought I heard like something kind of fall, and then Murphy barked, but I thought people were just making like food, like, and Ethan was here or something and knocked something over because he's usually loud in the kitchen upstairs.
Okay. So what do you mean by you heard a firework?
It sounded like a little firework, and then there was like a spark. I went by my, like, I'm on the bottom floor.
Okay.
So it kind of looked like it came down there, but I don't know.
And so is Murphy your dog?
Kaylee's dog.
Kaylee's dog?
Kaylee and her ex-boyfriend's dog.
Okay. So you heard Murphy bark right after you heard what you thought was a firecracker?
Yeah, something like that, but like, I don't know, dogs bark at random things. And sometimes when he's happy, he'll bark.
Okay. It didn't sound like an angry growl or anything like that, just a bark?
I don't really know. I was like half asleep. I just sounded like bark.
So, hear the firework, kind of see a spark underneath the door. Murphy barks. What'd you hear after that?
Pretty much nothing.
Nothing.
That's it.
Okay. And you thought maybe someone was just in the kitchen at that point?
Yeah, just like someone accidentally fell into the table or something.
Okay.
And she was like, "What would be?"
Do you know about what time that might have been? Do you have any idea?
4 or something. I tried to call Alma at like 4:20ish around that time, and no one was answering. I thought they just went to bed or something.
Okay. And what happened after that?
And then called me. She said she thinks she saw someone, and I didn't know like really what to think of it because sometimes we think we hear things a lot in the house, but it's usually just Ethan walking around. But she came. I told her to come in my room, and she could sleep with me, and we could lock the door, just stay in there just in case if there was anything. And that's all I knew. And then fell back asleep.
You didn't hear anything else?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No one else talking? Okay. Did you make it to your room then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What time do you think she got in your room?
Around like 4:20, 4:30.
Okay, about the same time.
Yeah.
Where's her room located to yours?
I'm the only one on the bottom floor, right by the front door.
Okay.
And then you go up the stairs. Xana's room, and Xana's room, the kitchen, and then upstairs is Matt and Kaylee's room.
Okay. And where's the room?
Right by the kitchen.
Right by the kitchen. Okay. And did she say anything to you when she got into the room?
She said she thought she saw a man, but I didn't know what to think of it. I was like still half asleep, and I was like, I didn't know what to, I don't know.
Okay.
It didn't sound like I didn't hear screams, I didn't hear anything. I didn't really know.
Okay. Okay. But notice that she didn't say anything more than she just saw someone.
Yeah, that's all I remember her saying.
So your bed then, if I'm looking at the right house, you have a parking lot, front door, and your bedroom's just to the right? Okay. And that's where you slept from by the time you finally got into your room around 4-ish or so. Actually, before that.
So like 3 something.
Yeah. So you were in there sleeping. Okay. Dylan got to your room maybe somewhere around 4:20ish, but Dylan was already home at that point. You knew that Maddie and Kaylee were home. Do you know when anyone else in the house got home?
I don't know when Xana or Ethan got home. I didn't hear them come in or anything.
Okay. And last time you saw Xana and Ethan was at the cinema guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, did you see anything weird at the party there at this?
Just a little.
Okay. And seems how the way that they're set up, where everyone hanging out primarily up in the main common room area, where most people hanging out in individual rooms and stuff like that.
It was a little bit of a mixture. At first, it was in the like apartments, and then it was the main room.
Okay. Yeah.
And then as I was leaving, I wanted to grab a backpack from our friend's room, and Xana and Ethan were sitting on the couch just listening to music.
Okay. And that was up in the main room, or that was in?
That was in an apartment.
In an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you hear of anything that happened to anybody?
Mm-mm.
Was there anyone strange or odd hanging around the party?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Do you know of anybody in your house that has an issue with anyone? Any ex-boyfriends, anything like that?
Mm-mm. All their ex-boyfriends are really nice, and they're still my good friends.
Okay. Have you ever had any of your roommates complain about anyone stalking them?
Mm-mm. Once though, Kaylee said when everyone was like gone, me and were at the sorority house for a meeting, and it was little Kaylee, and she was taking Murphy out. This was a while ago, and she said she swears she saw someone staring at her while she was taking the dog out to pee from the
Remember how long
backyard.
ago that was?
Maybe like a month. She could see like a van silhouette like staring at her.
You think it was about a month ago?
Mm-hmm.
Did Kaylee have any issues with anyone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. None of them have made any comments or statements of anyone trying to come onto them or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that all of the ex-boyfriends and that, they're all normally very nice and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Are any of them fairly recent breakups?
One, but
Like I said, that'd be a little bit. Well, can you give me a little information on that one?
his name's he lives
Okay. Where's he live?
down the street.
On Taylor?
On King, I think.
Okay.
And he and Kaylee share Murphy,
Okay.
and they dated for 7 years.
And that's in Kaylee?
Mm-hmm. Or something like that.
And they did it for 7 years?
Something like that. Since high school. Their families are really close too.
Okay. And they shared Murphy?
Mm-hmm. I think.
Okay. How long did they break up?
Maybe like 3 months or something. But they're still on really good terms.
Do you know why they broke up?
She was gonna move to like, Texas.
Where's Kaylee from?
Portland.
Hmm. Where is from?
Portland.
Okay. Okay. You said that they're still on good terms, they still talk to each other?
Yeah.
Okay. Has Kaylee been seeing anyone else lately?
Not really that I know of.
Okay. Do you know when she was going to move to Texas?
After the semester. But then apparently she wasn't going to anymore. I don't know.
Do you know what changed your mind?
I think she wanted to stay here with all of us.
Is there anything else you think is important for me to know? And you might remember things later. That's very normal, okay? If you think to remember anything else, please reach back out to us. And we'll bring you back in and we'll get that information, okay? Gonna go back to my notes real quick before we let you go, okay? Okay. And you don't remember Kaylee's last name?
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez? Okay, can you spell it for me?
I don't know how to spell it.
Oh, that's right, sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I very much thank you for sitting down with me, okay? I'm going to take you back to the other room so you can be with your friends, all right? Are you sure there's nothing else? Okay.